Hi there everyone, your Power Al here with another vlog. So I have another Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile video for this vlog, which, I mean, it's the second deck profile that I've done this month. The first one being the Math Mech deck profile, but it just so happens that this deck I finished building around the same time as the Math Mech deck, so yeah. And from the tests that I've done, I've really enjoyed it. Now this deck is primarily a Destiny Hero deck because I was just really in the mood to build a deck based off a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX archetype. That's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. And I don't know, the Destiny Heroes seemed fun. So yeah, this is going to be the Destiny Hero October 2020 deck profile, or whatever whatever the naming scheme I use for these deck profiles is. But yeah, let's get on with the deck. Here's everything laid out. It's a 44 card deck for the main deck, and then the extra deck of course is 15 cards. But starting things off, we have Destiny Hero Dogma. Nice little thing to easily summon, I guess, and it has the added effect of cutting the opponent's life points in half when it's or the following standby phase after it's special summoned. So that's really handy. Plus it's useful for one of the big fusions of the deck. And then Destiny Hero Plasma is another really good card. It has the effect of just negating the opponent's monster's effects, which I really like. And it's decently easy to summon in this deck as well, just because I have the potential to summon a lot of monsters at once. And it can also just take control of an opponent's monster and have its attack get boosted from half of the opponent's monster's attack. Pretty nice. Destiny Hero Malicious is always a nice card to have. I mean, it's semi-limited right now, so that's nice, but if one is in the graveyard, you could just special summon one from the deck, which is, it's really easy to get this thing into the graveyard. Destiny Hero Dynatag, so this can just negate one instance of Val damage, so yay. And then also it has the added effect of boosting the attack of a Destiny Hero monster by 1,000 attack points if this card is in the graveyard. All I need to do is banish it. And that's a really cool thing about the Destiny Hero deck. It's a lot of graveyard manipulation. Next up is Destiny Hero Celestial. The main reason it's here in the deck is because all I need to do is just banish this and a Destiny Hero in the graveyard, and then boom, 2 cards. I mean, its other effect can be useful, I guess. Drilldark, just if it's normal summon or special summon, I can special summon the Destiny Hero monster from the hand, so more swarming capabilities. The piercing damage could be nice, but really the extra summon that it gives is nice. Next up here is Destiny Hero Decider. So what this does, if a level 6 or higher monster the opponent controls, if the opponent controls a monster with level 6 or higher, they can't target this card for attacks. And also, if it's normal special summon, I can add a hero monster from the graveyard to the hand. Really nice for recycling things. And if this card, or when I would take battle damage, I could just return this card to the hand and then negate that damage. Oh, it's not battle damage, it's card effect damage actually. I mean, Destiny Hero Drawhand gives me an extra draw, but I can also special summon it as well. But it would banish itself if it were to special summon it by its own effect, but neat. Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. Really interesting card. The way it works is I can excavate the top card of my deck, which is just reveal the top card of my deck, and if it's a normal spell card, then it gets sent to the graveyard, but I can activate it during the main phase of my next turn, even if Diamond Dude isn't on the field. And I remember hearing something about if you were to reveal Destiny Draw this way, you wouldn't have to discard a card from your hand due to the cost of it. I don't remember if that's actually true or not, but still, it's really handy because this deck does run a lot of normal spells. Disc Commander. This actually got an errata, so before, if this card was sent to the graveyard and then special summon, you can draw 2 cards, but now they changed how Disc Commander works. If it's sent to the graveyard, it can't be special summoned the turn it's sent to the graveyard, and the draw 2 cards effect can only be activated once per duel, so you can't like just abuse that effect. Destiny Hero Dreamer is another one with a graveyard effect, so If a Destiny Hero monster battles while this card is in the graveyard, I can special summon this card and then make that monster be unable to be destroyed by battle. And then I don't take any battle damage from that. But it gets banished when it leaves the field that way. Still, pretty nice. Then next up, for other heroes, because, I mean, the focus is on Destiny heroes, but there are other heroes because the other hero cards have really, really good effects for just heroes in general. So next up here is Honest Neos. If it's in the hand, I can just boost the attack of a hero that's on the field and having its attack increased by 2500, which is nice. Well, that's the main purpose of it, and if I were to somehow get this onto the field, well, then I can just discard a hero monster and have Honest Neos gain that monster's attack. Really nice in a pinch because it works with all of these cards except for just one monster because it's technically not a hero monster. Next up is my personal favorite hero card, Elemental Hero Stratos. So, unlike a lot of other cards, this doesn't have a once per turn effect. It's just whenever it's summoned, I can get a free search, I can clear the opponent's back row with it, and just on how easy I can just re-summon it, I can just keep on abusing that effect and just keep on getting a search for any hero, not just elemental heroes. So, that's really cool. Liquid Soldier is it's another really good card. It was actually the last card I was waiting on to arrive, but so when it's normal summon, I can target a level 4 or lower hero monster that's in my graveyard, special summon it, and that can work with Stratos, it can work with any of these things like a Drawhand, or Drilldark, or any of the other heroes. But, and then also, if this card is used as a fusion material and either sent to the graveyard or banished, it would be banished through something like Miracle Fusion, I can draw 2 cards and then discard a card from my hand. Really nice for the draw power. Next up is Elemental Hero Solid Soldier. When that's normal summon, I can just special summon a level 4 lower hero monster from my hand. Really nice, again, for Stratos, or anything else, really. And if this card is sent from the monster zone to the graveyard by a spell effect, I can target a hero monster in the graveyard that isn't Solid Soldier and special summon it in defense position. So again, I could bring out another Stratos, because I run 3 of them. I'm really glad that it's unlimited again. Next up is Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist is a really nice card. So the way this works is when it's special summon, I can add a change quick play spell, which is actually really important to this deck, and add it to my hand. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, I have various ways of doing that. I can add a hero monster from my deck to the hand. So if I'm in a pinch, I can just get Honest Neos to my hand, or Liquid Soldier to make some combos happen, which is actually one of the combos that I've frequently done with the test draws that I've done. So next up, Vision Hero Faris. I discard hero monster, special summon this, and if this card is summoned in any way, I can add a Vision Hero monster from the deck to the Spell and Trap card zone, because that's the gimmick of Vision Heroes. Also fitting that I use Vision Heroes, because apparently that's what Aster Phoenix uses in the manga, while in the anime he uses Destiny Heroes. So, yeah, having some Vision Heroes here is thematically fitting. And then, I can't special summon extra deck monsters except for hero monsters the turn I use that effect. Next up is Vision Hero Vyon. When it's special summoned or normal summoned, I can add a hero monster from the deck to the graveyard. So, really nice for something like Shadow Mist, or putting Disc Commander in the graveyard, or Celestial, or Malicious. Really nice. And also, once per turn, I can just banish a hero monster in the graveyard and add Polymerization from my deck to the hand. And since fusions are a big thing in this deck, that's really handy. Vision Hero Increase is the last of the Vision Heroes in the main deck, and it really works well here because the moment I special summon Faris, I can put this in the Spell and Trap card zone, and then use Increase's effect to just tribute a monster on my side of the field. I believe it has to be a hero monster, but tribute a hero monster like Faris, because I don't need it anymore because its effect already happened that turn. Get Increase out, and when that's special summoned, I can add, or I can special summon a Vision Hero. So first summon this to get that out, and then immediately get that out. Really nice combo there. And that's it for the monsters. Next up is the spells. I run three Destiny draws, discard a card, or a Destiny Hero card, draw 2 cards. Really nice for just the extra draw power and just putting Destiny Heroes in the graveyard. Next up is Emergency Call, where I can just add any elemental hero in my deck to the hand. And running 3 of these, since I have like 6 different elemental heroes and it's easy to get them into my hand. 7 elemental heroes, my bad. Really, really handy for just getting something out like Stratos that can get a quick search, or Honest Neos if I'm in a pinch. Fusion Destiny is one of the main cards of this deck for getting out a lot of my heavy hitters. The way it works is I can fusion summon a monster from my extra deck that needs a Destiny Hero monster as one of the materials by using cards from my hand or deck as fusion materials. That monster gets destroyed during the end phase of the next turn, so I mean, it'll be gone, but still, it's really easy to say, get out the fusion that happens between these two, or any of the other fusions. And actually, the fusion of those two would be nice because it could just bring itself back by its own effect. So Fusion Destiny is really nice for putting things into the graveyard as well. Next up is Mask Change. I run 3 of these. Just get rid of a hero and then summon a masked hero from the extra deck that is the same attribute as it. So I have 2 different masked heroes here. I have a dark type and a water, or dark attribute and a water attribute, but I'll go over those when I cover the extra deck. Next up is Miracle Fusion. So I can summon an elemental hero fusion monster from the extra deck by banishing things from the field or the graveyard. So that could work with Liquid Soldier's effect. Just really nice if I really need to get something out onto the field. I run 2 Polymerizations to get out my fusions, 1 Reinforcement of the Army to search for any level 4 or lower warrior, and then Super Polymerization. This is really handy because, I mean, it can't be negated when it's activated. Like, nothing can stop its activation. So that's just a free fusion summon for me. And discarding a card from the hand could be useful because I could just discard a Destiny hero whose effect would activate in the graveyard, or like Shadow Mist. So yeah. And if I'm lucky, I could also just use the opponent's monsters as materials as well. And then last up is Storming Mirror Force, just because I love this trap card. It's the only trap card I run, but it's fun to use. Next up is the extra deck, where fun things happen. The first extra deck monster here is Destiny End Dragoon. It's a fusion of Destiny Hero Plasma and Dogma. Can easily get this out with Fusion Destiny. And the cool thing about this is, if it's in the graveyard and I have another Destiny Hero monster in the graveyard, like during the standby phase, when it's in the graveyard, I can just banish one of the Destiny Hero monsters in my graveyard and just bring this thing out. So the fact that Fusion Destiny would destroy it doesn't really matter. But aside from just having a nice like attack score of like 3000, it can just destroy an opponent's monster and have them take effect damage. I can't battle the turn I use that effect, but still, really cool. Next up is Dusktopia. So Destiny Hero Dusktopia requires a Destiny Hero fusion monster and then just any regular Destiny Hero, but when it's fusion summoned, then I can immediately do another fusion summon without needing Polymerization or anything. And also, once per turn, I can just target a monster on the field and it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. So since that's a quick effect, I can just activate that and prevent the monster that'd be summoned by Fusion Destiny to be destroyed. Like, it gets protected from that, so that's really cool. And I don't take damage from any battles with the monster that can't be destroyed, so that's neat. Dominance is another really cool card. So it requires just 3 of any Destiny hero. So again, Fusion Destiny, wow, look at that glare. So Fusion Destiny can just pop 3 Destiny heroes, bring this out, and if this destroys a monster by battle, I can just draw a card. And also, if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, I can just target 3 different Destiny heroes in my grave with different names and special summon them. Of course, I can't summon Dogma or Plasma because of their effects, but still. And also, I can look at the top 5 cards of either my deck or the opponent's deck, rearrange them in any order, and that's really nice because I have a little bit of draw power with like Destiny Draw, Celestial, Disc Commander, so I could just influence what I draw that way. Dystopia. Jeez, this glare. That's better. Dystopia. It's the only Destiny hero fusion that's not holographic. Just 2 Destiny heroes. If it's special summon, I can target level 4 or lower Destiny hero monster in my graveyard, and then the opponent takes battle or effect damage that way. And then this card changes its attack to or no, if this card's current attack is different than its original attack, then I can target a card in the field and destroy it. And if you do, this card's attack becomes equal to the card's original attack. So if its attack gets altered in any way, like with a Dynatopia, I think it's called Dynatag. I don't know. There's a lot of names that start with D in this deck. But yeah, like I can alter its attack with that, use this thing's effect, and then restore its attack to normal. Or if its attack gets lowered in any way. Destiny Hero Dangerous is another really cool card. It's a Destiny hero that requires a Destiny hero and a Dark Effect monster. Which, I mean, I could get that out with pretty much anything in this deck except for like some of the elemental heroes. But the way this works is I can discard a card and send a Destiny hero monster from my hand or deck to the graveyard, which is really helpful. And then by doing that, Destiny hero monsters that I control, they gain 200 attack for every Destiny hero in the graveyard. So really nice, especially because Destiny heroes will be in the graveyard a lot. So yeah. Next up are the other hero fusions. Here is Elemental Hero Absolute Zero, a really good card. When it leaves the field, it just destroys all of the opponent's monsters. And I could use that in combo with Mask Change, which I will go over once I get to the Masked Hero stuff. Elemental Hero Sunrise, when it's special summon, I can get Miracle Fusion to my hand, and it can also boost the attack of my monsters. And when the attack, or when another hero monster declares an attack, or when an attack is involved, like it involves another hero monster, I can just target a card on the field and destroy it. So that's neat. Next up is Vision Hero Trinity. This requires 3 hero monsters. It can't do a direct attack, but it's really nice because it can double its original attack and then just attack 3 times. Just nice for getting something really beefy out and potentially clearing the opponent's field just because its attack will be so high, and I can boost that further with like Honest Neos. Next up, really cool card here. This is Masked Hero Acid. When it's special summoned, I just destroy the opponent's back row. So I can combine that in combo with Absolute Zero. The moment it leaves the field from Mask Change, destroy all the opponent's monsters. This comes out. Destroy all of the opponent's spells and traps. Their field is pretty much cleared unless they have like something that like would be special summon if it like one of the cards gets destroyed or something. But it clears like this combo alone just clears out the opponent's field. Like just gets rid of a lot of their cards. Next up here, Masked Hero Dark Law. Really cool because any card that gets into the opponent's graveyard just gets banished. Really handy for that, and I run 2 of them. And once per turn, if the opponent would add a card from their deck to the hand, I can just banish a random card in their hand. Extra Hero Dread Deceiver, really good for just boosting the attack of my other hero monsters. The only thing that doesn't get boosted by this or Honest Neos' effect would be Destiny End Dragoon because it's technically not a hero monster. And then next up is Extra Hero Cross Crusader. So when this card is link summon, I can just target a Destiny hero monster in my graveyard and special summon it. Really neat for like Disc Commander and such. And then I contribute a distant hero monster, and then get a hero monster with a different name from the deck to the hand. And I run 2 of these. That's it for the extra deck. Some other cards I might want to add in, even though the extra deck is full, I could always like replace something. There's Extra Hero Wonder Driver. That's always something to consider. Or maybe like another masked hero, like the wind monster whose name I don't remember, but yeah, that is the Destiny Hero deck. So this is something I want to do with this deck profile video. I don't know if I'll get around to doing it with other ones because I'll be honest, the way I have this camera set up, it's weird, but yeah, I just want to show off a test hand because I figured just showing you a combo that the deck is capable of, like, would just, like, the opening hand would be nice, so yeah. Anyways, deck is all shuffled. I shuffled a lot, but of course you start off with 5 cards, and this, let's assume I go second, so I draw a card here. I already have Honest Neos in the hand, and I already have Vision Hero Faris here, so I could actually work with this. So let's start things off here by summoning Vision Hero Faris by discarding a card. So Vision Hero Faris gets summoned. I can then search my deck for Vision Hero Increase. So there you go. And then once that is summoned, I can just tribute this. So that gets sent out. And by doing that, I can summon Vision Hero Vyon. And when that gets summoned, what does Vyon do again? I send the hero from the thing. So there you go. I'll send Shadow Mist. So when Shadow Mist is sent to the graveyard, I can add a hero from the deck to the hand. So I add in Liquid Soldier. And then from there, I actually have some nice cards here. I can activate Vyon's effect. Banish... sure, let's banish Vision Hero Increase in the graveyard. I add Polymerization to my hand. Neat. And then this is where some fun things happen. From here, I can summon Liquid Soldier, which lets me special summon Shadow Mist. Now Shadow Mist lets me get Mask changed to my hand. Okay, so future Ral here. I made a mistake. Elemental Hero Shadow Mist effect states that I can only use one of its 2 effects that turn. So since I already used the effect to search for Liquid Soldier, I can't use this effect to add Mask change to my hand when it's special summon. But even if that's the case, there's still quite a lot of combo potential in this opening hand. It's just, for the rest of this video, just because I misread Shadow Mist effect, I got overzealous and did combos I technically shouldn't be able to do, but with the cards I had, and the cards I draw later on in this combo, it's still a really nice opening hand to work with. And this is all like, I mean, like these moves could potentially be negated by the opponent, but let's just assume not. And now, here's what my hand is currently looking like. From here, use Polymerization. So I fuse Shadow Mist and Liquid Soldier to get out Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. So then Liquid Soldier, since it was used as a fusion material and sent to the graveyard, I can draw 2 cards. That's what my hand is looking like. Okay, so future out here, because I made another mistake. Liquid Soldier's effect was correct here. I did draw 2 cards after it was used for a fusion and sent to the graveyard. Wasn't banished, but I mean, I still get to draw 2 cards. But this is where I forgot to do something that would have been pretty cool. I did not discard Destiny Hero Malicious because I do have to draw the 2 cards, but I do have to discard one after. So doing that could have also enabled me to do some other cool plays. I do have Vision Hero Increase and Vision Hero Vyon on the field. I could have used those 2 for a Link Summon for Cross Crusader. Then from there, special summon the Malicious in my graveyard with that effect. And then use Cross Crusader's effect to just tribute that Destiny Hero Malicious, put it back into the graveyard, add a hero to my hand, then banish that Malicious to special summon another one, then go for a Link 3 with the new Malicious and the Cross Crusader for extra hero, the Link 3 one whose name escapes me right now, Dread Decimator. And then from there, because I do have some heroes in the graveyard, all my hero monsters will have their attack boosted by 100 points for every hero in my graveyard. So I would have, I'm spoiling this a little bit, but if I were to follow that, instead of having the Dark Law that I have later on in this video, and Vyon still on the field, I would have Dread Decimator and Masked Hero Acid. Then they would get the attack boost by however many 100 attack points equal to the number of hero monsters in my graveyard, and then I can just boost one of them with Elemental Hero Honest Neos' attack boosting effect. So right there, I am, let's do some quick math. So Honest Neos boosts one of my heroes by 2500. So let's say boost Dread Decimator. I'll put it at 5000. With Masked Hero Acid, that's 76. With the extra hero, not extra heroes, but with the other hero monsters in my graveyard, I'm pretty sure that puts me at over 8000 for no TK. So that's what would have happened if I was paying more close attention to my cards, but instead we have me fumbling around with Masked Hero Acid out on the field and Masked Hero Dark Law that shouldn't be there. Oh well, let's continue on with the video and watch my mistake. And now, here's where some fun things can happen. I'll play one mask change. This goes to the grave for Masked Hero Acid. Absolute Zero clears the opponent's monsters. Let's assume that doesn't get negated. Masked Hero Acid gets special summoned, and that clears the opponent's spells and traps. Their field is open. And then from there, let's do another mask change. Get rid of Increase, that's a dark monster, so I can get out Masked Hero Dark Law. And that's a pretty nice opening hand right there. Let's see. Not necessary, but I could just use E-Emergency Call to get Stratos here. And let's see, 24, 26, and 1000 on an open field. That's what, 6000 damage that I'd be dealing? And then use Honest Neos to boost the attack of one of those, so in total I'd be dealing 8500 damage for an OTK. Again, assuming nothing gets negated, but that's something that could happen. Also, looking at the screen, I don't know how clear it is, like seeing all the cards. I don't know, I'll see that in editing, and maybe I can, like, if I do this in the future, I'll have it look better, but that's an idea of a combo I could do with just the opening hand. And sure, like, this is what the rest of my hand is like, but I already used my normal summon. I could add double summon into the deck, maybe. But yeah, just like a lot of combos that I can do in this deck are really fun. And if I had like Fusion Destiny in this hand as well, I could just summon like Dominance or Dystopia or Dangerous Guy. I wouldn't be able to summon Destiny End Dragoon because Faris is effect, not Varus. Varus is the best character in Yugioh variants, but Faris, when it's special summoned by its effect, then I can't summon non-heroes from the extra deck, but still, that's the idea behind the deck. I could just do a lot of summons of a lot of big monsters, get a lot of combos going with it, and do some really nice things with it. But yeah, that's the Destiny Hero deck. And if you enjoyed this test hand thing I did, then it might be a thing I do in the future. I probably need to find a way to just have this look better, because the way I have this set up, I guess I could show you. Let's lift the camera up. It was propped on my Blue Yeti stand, which is standing on top of these two tins, because again, I don't have a tripod. I don't know if I actually said that if I had a tripod or not, but I don't have one. So, yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this vlog. Ironically, in this test hand, I did not do any Destiny Hero stuff with it, but oh well. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this deck profile video, so thank you all so much for watching, and see y'all next time for another vlog.